Can you
Hello.
hear me?
Yes.
Okay. How are you today?
I'm good. What's your name?
My name is Lynn. What's your name?
My name is Ahmed. I'm from Iraq. Where are you from?
I'm from Alabama in America, but I live in
Mm.
Thailand.
Oh, nice. Alabama. Yes, that's amazing. I have a friend from Alabama.
Oh, really? I
Yes.
I have a friend from Iraq who lives in Alabama. His name is also Ahmed, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he went to
Nice.
school with me.
Oh, nice.
Hmm. What do you do in Iraq, Ahmed?
Can we guess?
Can I guess? Let's
Yes.
say computer engineer.
Really?
Maybe, I don't know.
No, no. I'm English teacher.
You're an English teacher? Really?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Right.
How old do you teach?
I teach 6 age to 12 age.
Oh, 6 years old to 12 years old. Okay.
Yeah.
So like younger students.
Yes, younger, primary, or in the US and American English, it's elementary school.
Elementary. Yeah, and
But
other countries primary.
yes, yes, but
Yeah.
in British English primary school.
Okay. So do you start with students who don't have any English background? Like you have to say like, "Hello, my name is," like you have to be like, "Oh, do you have to do that?"
Yes, sometimes to enjoy with my pupils when I teach them, but so many people in Iraq speak Arabic, and they
Mhm.
are not interested to learn English.
Oh, really? Okay. But
Mm.
learning English helps with if you want to leave Iraq and travel the world or
Yes,
go to any English speaking country, it helps.
yes.
So why
Uh, where do you live in right now?
so I'm not in Alabama right now, but when I lived
Mm.
there, I lived in Gulf Shores. Do you know Gulf Shores?
No, no. You say I'm from America, but I live in another country. Which
Oh,
country do you live?
now I live in Thailand.
Ah, for your business or as a tourist?
So I am actually a physics teacher here in Thailand. So I
Mm.
teach at a
Oh,
school. I
nice.
teach physics to college students.
Nice.
Yeah,
Great.
it's really cool.
Okay. Let me ask you something about how to improve English language as a
Okay.
native. How I can improve English language?
Just how can you
Is there a strategical way to improve English language, or just focusing our skills, speaking, listening, reading, writing?
So I think for speaking, and this is something that in my experience has helped my students, but also it
Mm,
helped me when I was learning Korean because I lived in Korea for 3 years,
mm,
is just immerse yourself. It means like if you are listening to a book or music, listen in English. If you are reading a book, read in English. If you are watching TV, do it in English. Because every day you have Arabic speaking around you, right? So you don't hear and speak enough English. So the
mm,
more you are surrounded by the language, the faster you will learn.
That's mean immerse yourself with English language.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
So
Okay.
I used to
Yes. Yes. Go
example
ahead.
would be example would be I listen to books on my phone. So when
Yes.
I listen in Korean, but as they speak, I do very slow. Like I turn the you can speed up how fast they read. I turn it very low, and then I copy too. So as I'm listening to the book, I say as well. So I will go on like a walk, but I also will be speaking in
Mm,
another language. So that helps me sound similar to real Korean person. So if you are listening to English person, you can sound like an English person if you copy them all over and over again.
mm. Okay. What about the IPA?
The IPA.
Yes.
What is the IPA?
IPA, this means to phonemics, letters,
The
the
phonics.
sound of the phonics.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
think it's important to for me as a teacher or as a teacher and as the learning second language?
Yeah, so I think that you should follow the IPA because it's the main sounds that are in English. However, like if you learn like A is only and A,
Yeah.
yes, those aren't the
Yes.
only two A sounds in English
Mm,
actually. So, we also
yes.
and we have like all, like where we go all.
Mm,
So,
yeah.
um, follow APA, but I would suggest IPA, but I would suggest also teaching, there aren't just two sounds for this letter. That's when, if you teach just IPA, many students have accents when they're speaking. So they don't sound very native when they're speaking because they don't say all of the sounds for that one letter. And even if you think about the letter T, in English, we don't say T the same way every time. We don't always say T. Sometimes our
Mm.
T, like this.
That's mean APA to learn how to read and how to speak.
Yes, so it teaches you how to read and how to speak. But if
Mm.
when you're speaking, if you always say the T, so for
Mm.
example, if I say the kitten drank water, then I sound strange, right? So actually, there's
What?
more.
Yes. Yes.
I was just going to say there
Yes.
are more sounds for T.
For example, American people to say not say water or
Yeah, we say water. We still say the T. We just say it very light behind our
yes,
teeth.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
and then also
war.
for like kitten, we don't say kitten. We say kitten, right? So we like say it
What do you
here,
mean? Oh, cotton.
like meow, cat, baby cat.
Ah, kitten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So IPA is good
Yes.
for beginning, but then later
Mm,
teach more.
mm. Yes, that's important. Should I learning the IPA?
Yes, I think it's
Yes.
important.
Okay, thank you. What about the letter
Silent letters.
silent
So
letter? Sorry.
yeah, I think that's also important because there's a lot of silent letters in English. Like if you have M or N together
Mm,
in a word like this, mm,
mm.
or even MB, then the N and the B, they are silent. We don't say them almost always. But if you change, so like if we say com, we don't say the B, and then if we say coming, we don't say the B. Uh,
Okay.
sorry, coming.
Com, not comb. Yes.
Yeah, not
Uh,
com.
uh, is there a website to learn the silent letter?
Mm, I'm not sure about websites for silent letters, but I know there is a school system called Accent Advisor, and it teaches all of the. I'll type that in there.
Send to me
It
this link.
Yeah, I will find the link. But basically, they teach you all of the sounds in the American language.
Mm. There is American sounds and British sounds.
It would be they teach kind of it's American accents, but they will also show you the difference between like American sounds and British sounds. So it's mostly American accent. Do you need British accents?
No, no. Yes, yes. I like British accent because
British accent.
we
Okay.
in Iraq we use the British accent and British English language. Uh,
Okay. Um, for British stuff, I don't really know for the British accent.
hmm. Okay. Do you have website to learning IPA?
I don't know. I can find for you. Just a second. Hmm. Ooh. I think
Hmm.
that
Your phone is running.
yeah, it's my alarm, sorry. I think
Hmm.
that
Hmm.
for IPA, mm, I think basically they're
Hmm.
all the same. Like you can just Can you watch YouTube in Iraq? I'm not sure if it's blocked there.
No, no, you can. I can you watch YouTube in Iraq.
Okay, so the
Uh,
YouTube
by, uh,
videos.
by, by, by the way, I have channel on YouTube. If you like to follow my channel, if
Oh,
you
what do
want
you
to
do?
learn to create video how to learn English. If you want to
Ah,
follow me
okay.
and subscribe, yes.
Okay. Um, for IPA, I don't know. I think YouTube videos, because they're free, is probably the best way, but there are really good videos out there. If you just search like on YouTube, best way to study IPA.
For what the name of this tutor to learn to teach the IPA?
So there's a channel called English Like a Native. Just a second. I'll show you. English Like a Native.
English like a native?
Yes.
Hmm.
Have you already seen her before?
Uh, Maybe, but I'm not sure.
There's also you can leave just a second. Um I'm trying to search for you, but I'm not very familiar with IPA because whenever we are teaching English, we don't
Okay,
actually
okay.
learn
Uh,
what we already know.
okay. How long have you been teaching English in Cambly?
On Cambly, 1 year, but in
Oh, nice.
Asia, four
Do you
years.
think? Yes.
So Cambly, I only
Oh,
teach in my free
do you
time.
think English language it's too
Oh,
hard to learn or easy to learn?
I think compared to other languages, English is difficult,
Mm,
but I think that if you put in the time to learn
mm,
English, it can be easy, especially if your foundation, like the first things that you learn, your phonics and all of that, is more thorough. So if you just learn ba, ba, those kinds of things, then I think it's a little bit more difficult later. But if you learn all of the sounds in the beginning and keep listening and writing and reading in English, I think it becomes easier because mm, you are used to the language. Does that make sense?
yes. Okay. How much time do you spend the learning to learn English? Do you think it's 6 months it's enough or 1 year it's enough?
Ooh, no. I think you need at least 2 years
Oh,
to be
really?
more fluent. Yeah. So to as an adult, let's say you want to learn English. Okay, in 6 months you can read and write and speak a little bit, but you can't really have a real conversation with someone because
Hmm.
you don't know all the words, all the terminology.
Even they learning travel to the state or country they speak native speaker.
If they travel to a native speaking country, then
Hmm.
maybe 1 year because they're surrounded by English, right? And they have to speak
Absolutely.
English.
Now, right now, I'm surrounded myself with the English language, BBC channel, CNN channel, YouTube, my phone, my PC. I speak English. I speak with the people.
We're out of
Maybe I
time.
speak even with my dream.